How's it going, everybody? It's Sean here, and I'm here today to unbox and review the Concepts and Nike SB Dunk High Turdunken. Boston-based boutique Concepts has a crazy history with Nike SB collabs, but this one is definitely up there in terms of the most original and the most creative. This special edition package was exclusive to Concepts only, and they had an online release on November 14th. This whole package retailed for $250 US. So before we go on any further, I want to give a huge shout out over to my boy Kevin. Thank you so much for sending this over my way. So first things first, this cardboard box is actually part of the special edition packaging. To me, my first impression was that this really reminds me of those old school appliances boxes, almost like something you'd see from the 1960s or 70s. As you can see here, we have Concepts branding, oven on fire, and then it says here, roast your friends in front of their friends, and then there's a bunch of words. I don't really understand what this means. It might be an inside joke for Concepts, but I guess you can connect the words to make a phrase like, who's Earl Johnson? I think it's a pig. Things like that, which to me don't really make any sense. So opening up this top lid, now we can slide out what's inside. So this is supposed to mimic the look of an oven, and it's, as you can see, an oven on fire. On the front we have the Concepts logo, and you can see the flames inside the oven. On the side of the box it has Concepts, Nike SB, Dunk High Turdunken, and then my size is circled, size 10. So the top lid splits apart like this, and then it shows off what's inside. So the first things first, we have, this is the Turkey Vortex Dinner by Nerf. So this is like a Nerf football, and the way it's packaged, it kind of reminds me of a TV dinner. We have mashed potato on the top left, buttered corn in the middle, and pie on the right. And unfortunately, there's actually nothing underneath these cardboard covers. I personally think it would have been nice if they had the laces underneath there, for example. But still, all in all, this turkey leg Nerf ball is actually pretty dope. So next up, there's this wrapping paper with an image of a chicken, and there's the Concept logo in the center. And then underneath that, we have the shoe box. So nothing special here that I can see. This is just like your normal Nike SB box. And then inside, ooh, these are dope. So here are the Nike Everyday Max Lightweight Crew socks. And these socks have an image of a chicken leg. We have Concepts branding embroidered in white. And I don't think you guys can see this, but the retail price on these socks states here $14. So moving on, next up, here are the shoes, and these are absolutely crazy. The details on this pair are, they're just nuts. I'm really excited to rock these. These are beauties. Amazing. And then what else do we have inside? There are extra laces. So there is a burgundy colored lace and these mustard yellow colored laces as well. You also notice that the inside of that oven box, there's a graphic of a burner as well. So it's really dope that they consider not only the outside of the box, but the small details on the inside as well. So now that the unboxing is out of the way, let's jump into the shoe and I'll give you guys a proper breakdown. So the shoes themselves retailed for $120 US, which translates to around 160 Canadian dollars. The official colorway for this shoe is rattan, baroque brown, parachute beige, orange chalk, and frost. So I don't know if there's anyone out there that doesn't know what a turducken is, but basically it's a boneless chicken stuffed inside a duck, stuffed inside a turkey, and that whole thing is spiced and flavored and thrown in the oven. So the nickname of this shoe, Turdunken, is a play on the turducken, and according to Concepts, the whole idea is you have your chicken sock, which is then stuffed inside this duck dunk, and then the sock and the dunk are then stuffed in a turkey oven. So like I said in the beginning, the creativity is just off the charts. Taking a deep dive into the shoe, we'll start things off with a toe box. So this is covered in this beige colored flat suede. Like all your dunks, we have the perforations found throughout. And then surrounding the outer edge of the toe box, this material is very, very interesting. I'm not sure exactly what it is. It almost has like this short-haired fleece feel to it. This runs up the center of the shoe where the eyelets are. And then beneath this, we have this textured leather, which is supposed to mimic the look of duck feathers. On the lateral side, we have this iridescent leather swoosh, and depending on the angle that you're looking at it, the color of the swoosh ranges from teal to purple. On the flip side, however, the medial side, this swoosh is done a little bit differently and has a bit more of a greenish brown tone to it. Either way though, these colors are supposed to represent the colors you see on a male mallard duck. Moving further back, the side wings of the shoe, this is constructed using this dark brown colored textile, and this material, again, I'm not exactly sure what this is. It has a really fuzzy feel to it, almost like a teddy bear. The upper portion of the back heel, this is covered in what feels like a black colored nubuck, and the two swooshes are joined together and connected using this small pull tab, which is constructed out of a brown leather. So the stock laces these come with are an oval shaped lace done in this beige color, and according to Concept, this is supposed to represent gravy. The other two laces these come with are done in burgundy and yellow, and these two are supposed to represent cranberry and butter. Underneath the laces, we have this iridescent leather tongue. At the very top, we have this yellow leather tag, which has Nike SB branding, along with Duck, Not Dunk, High Pro. And then on the flip side, the back side of the tongue label, here we have the Concept's logo. Both the interior side of the tongue and the inner collar of the shoe, this is covered in this leather liner, and it incorporates a toile print, which includes images of ducks, as well as a small Easter egg, images of lobsters, which is a reference to the previous collab with Nike SB. You can see that the print covers the insole as well, and this really elevates the shoe and gives it a very premium finish. On the back side of the insole, of course, this being a Nike SB Dunk, we have a Zoom Air unit underneath the heel for cushioning and impact protection. So the upper of these Dunk highs sits atop this midsole, which is colored in this pale orange or peach color. The colors on the midsole and the outsole are supposed to represent the colors of a duck's feet. So here we have your classic Dunk Pro outsole. We have this circular traction pattern on the forefoot, along with this exposed foam in the middle with Nike SB branding. So that breaks down the look and the construction of this shoe, and as you can see, there's so many details within it. I think Concept did a killer job. For those wondering how these fit, so these fit pretty much like all my other SB Dunk highs. So if you have narrow, normal, or slightly wide feet, I'd say true to size is the way to go, but if your feet are really wide, then you're probably going to want to go up a half size. For me, I'm a true size 10, slightly on the wider side. I got these in a size 10 and they fit me great. If you're still unsure about what size to go with, be sure to check out feetlot.com. On that website, you'll be able to input sizes of shoes you already own, and from that, the app is able to churn out a size recommendation for the shoe. In terms of the comfort on this shoe, so not too much needs to be said here. The Dunk High Pro, despite being an SB model, honestly isn't the most comfortable sneaker out there. It's very flat and very firm to the ground, which makes sense because this is technically a skateboarding sneaker. And while it's going to be fine for just everyday casual use, don't expect too much from a step-in comfort and softness standpoint. Finally, quickly touching upon the quality and the craftsmanship on this pair, overall this was very impressive. Not only did the materials feel pretty premium in hand, but I really commend Nike and Concepts for the wide variety of materials they use on the shoe as well. It definitely didn't feel like they took any shortcuts, and you can tell a lot of thought went behind this collab. With all that out of the way now, let's lace these up and I'll show you guys how these look on feet. Honestly guys, Nike SB and Concepts did a hell of a job with this collab. I think if all they gave us was the shoe, then yeah, maybe it wouldn't be the nicest looking sneaker out there, but the storytelling that went behind it, and seeing that creative mindset being executed successfully on a pair like this, to me that really made all the difference. If you're asking me, is the special edition packaging worth the extra $130? To be honest with you, my answer is going to be no. It definitely adds to the whole experience of the shoe, but if you take away the price of the socks, which was $15, and the football, which is what, probably around $20, I just don't think that paying that much extra just for a box is worth it. Again, this is just my personal opinion, so feel free to disagree, I have no issues with that, but it's personally just how I feel. With all that said though, let me know in the comment section down below how you guys feel about this Concepts and Nike SB Dunk High Turdunken. For those watching, did you guys get lucky with the special edition package? And what are your thoughts on paying $250 on the special box versus $120 for just the shoes alone? If you guys like this video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Give me a follow on Instagram at sgo8. Check out my Twitter account at sean.go and visit my website at seango.ca. So until next time, thanks so much for tuning in. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this unboxing and review, and I'll catch you guys all in my next video.